All right, hello Aquarius. Thank you so much for those who were led here. All right, this is the Opulent Emperor Tarot. I'm the Opulent Emperor. And again, Aquarius, this is your reading for this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I've already pre-shuffled the deck, but before I start, I have to give my props where they're due. Aquarius, on my last video, you guys showed me so much love. The views were just mind-blowing. So thank you for that. Also, happy birthday. I know this is your solar return. This is your season. Okay, so again, I pre-shuffled these cards, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into your message. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, for your divine light and superior guidance. Thank you for your love. All right, so the first card that we're coming out with is the Four of Wands, all right? So you're dealing with the situation of your home life, security. Actually see you trying to create or build a home or a steady foundation for yourself. You want stability, security, and protection. But you create that actually for yourself. Okay? That's the Four of Wands. That could also show like a wedding or a matrimony. Basically a securing of, securing of the home. Okay. So moving forward here. Okay, so along with this, we have the Five of Cups. So with the building of this house or this household, you could be facing disappointments, or you could be second guessing this connection or relationship. This actually looks like a very serious relationship from the fact that it's the Four of Wands. This also shows that you may be missing opportunities. The Five of Cups, you could be crying over spilt milk because of the fact, if you look at those two cups behind you, you still have opportunities that you may be missing. Now, if you keep focusing on the things that you feel like you do not have, or like, the feelings of loss or depression, or feeling like you're missing out on something, and you may actually miss the happiness and stability that you want. And actually, I also see fertility as well with those grapes. That's victory, but it also shows that you could be, creating as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward here. Again, try and see the positive side of it, even if it may have been a proposal that went wrong. You may have been proposed to and you're second guessing, or you may have proposed to someone and it was rejected or denied. Okay, but let's go ahead and move forward. Okay, so what's blocking this is the Empress. So Aquarius, you must know your self-worth. Again, this is a card of creation. She is the culmination of all of the queens. She's resourceful. She knows her self-worth. She can create for herself. She's stable. She's also very intuitive, emotionally stable as well. You may even be pregnant, female Aquarians out there. You may even be pregnant during this time. So, I hope that's not the case, where you're wanting marriage or you're wanting stability and you're not being offered that. You do need to just see your self-worth, and at the same time create for yourself, even if you feel as though this may be the situation. Use your intuitive power and realize that you can create for yourself even if you are alone. Okay? And that's what's blocking this, okay? All right, so at your foundation is the Ace of Swords. Exactly. This is a situation where you have to see the truth. You have to cut away from all of the BS and just gain clarity. Okay, so this is the universe. This is your spirit guides literally handing you a sword. This sword represents truth. It represents victory. This is also knowledge coming to your crown chakra, your third eye. So they're literally giving you the knowledge and the tools that you need to cut away all that is standing in your way. All mental blocks, those get cut away too, because of the fact they give you the power to do so. So throughout all of this, you're gaining mental clarity. Okay. All right. So in your recent past here, we have the Page of Wands. All right. So again, this is a messenger coming in, giving you good ideas, good dreams and fantasies about creative endeavors in which you can create for yourself. Okay, so this is learning brand new ideas, brand new opportunities. This is learning new crafts, learning new things about yourself. Let me see here. This could also be a younger energy or someone coming to you to deliver a message, or they have delivered a message before. Or you can actually get some wisdom from your children if you have children, or working with younger sources. But the page is someone who's actually, they're taking action and they're trying to express themselves through their creative endeavors. They're learning more about themselves. So even with this Empress energy, yes, that's blocking it. You definitely need to go ahead and find out new ways of expressing yourself. If you have different crafts and talents that you can, tune in on, that will, I want to say, not distract you, but will keep your attention instead of you focusing on the bad things or focusing on that feeling of lack, because of the fact you actually have. You have two opportunities here that you could still be using. Okay. All right. So now on your crowning, we have Temperance. Yep. And this time, be patient. Be patient. This is seeing the middle path. This is actually seeing things from both perspectives. Right now, I would not encourage any type of emotion to be taken to the extreme. If you feel like, if you're one who, and then, he's mixing cups. Okay. So if you're one who, may drink through your emotions, or you're someone who expresses yourself, through how you feel, now would not be the time to, go to the extreme or start an argument or any type of altercation. Just sit back and watch how things go, and just know that Spirit and your guides are protecting you and guiding you throughout this time. You're actually also being enlightened while you're taking this time out for yourself. The halo represents enlightenment to your crown chakra. Your third eye is actually open and activated in this picture here. That square in the middle of your chest shows that you're being grounded, and that triangle in the middle shows your innate spiritual power that you have and that you're using. You're making something out of nothing, and you're doing it from realizing yourself. You're realizing who you are and the power that you have. You have 1 foot on the ground. You have 1 foot dipped in the water. So you're grounded at the same time that you're working on your physical body, as well as your physical state of being. But you're also in tune with spirit. You're listening to your emotional side and your intuitive side. You're not, neglecting either one. But in this time, definitely be patient and just watch how things work out for you. That's also the energy of Sagittarius. And the Empress is Taurus. So that's that earth grounded energy. And you also have fire energy that's working with you. Okay. So that earth and fire, that's definitely telling you to ground yourself and create. And your future. Okay. So you have the Knight of Coins. Slow but steady wins the race. Don't rush into anything. Okay. Now the Knight of Coins is sent on a message. He's fixed. So he's sent on a message. He's sent on a journey in which he has to give a message and deliver it regarding making money, or somebody, Okay, excuse me about that. They said when you sneeze, you're telling the truth. Okay. So with this Knight of Coins, I do see opportunities coming in for you regarding money. It may seem slow in coming, but it's just the fact that the king and queen gave this message, and it had to be prepared delicately, and it had to come with it had to come in fullness. This couldn't be rushed. That's exactly why Temperance is telling you to be patient. Even though it seems like your wishes and what you've worked so hard for and what you've dreamed and created for yourself, it seems like the abundance from it or the increase from it may seem like it's taking a very long time, but when it does come to you, you won't lack anything. It will be full. It will be full. That could also be someone coming to you, literally giving you increase or giving you abundance or giving you money. They're sent on a mission and they're fixed on it. when this night comes out, this is the only night that his horse is actually not moving. He's doing proper planning before he actually goes out on his mission. So don't rush, but make sure that you properly plan out what it is that you want to do. Do proper research and find out about your talents and gifts. Also, this could be someone either warning you or giving you advice about your literal health. So in that aspect, I would definitely, while you have this downtime, you know, everyone is going through quarantine right now. While you have this downtime, definitely work on your physical being while your spiritual being is being enhanced. So if you're one to work out, I know most Aquariuses usually are very athletic. Let that be something that you can use to get your mind off of just wandering. I feel like if you let your mind wander, you start to get these negative feelings and emotions that come to you, and they put you in a down place. In Aquarius, you are usually never in a down place. You always, you know, see a way out of situations. Okay, so let's go. All right. So how you feel right now exactly? So how you feel or see yourself right now is the Fool. Now, not the literal fool, but you do see endless opportunities before you. Okay, this is zero. This is totality. So it's an open portal for you to be able to just step into, you know, boundless opportunities. You have everything before you. You left everything. You have loyalty. You know, you have your friend here, your dog or your familiar. You know, you have your spirit guides that are guiding you. And even though it looks like you're about to walk off of a cliff, you don't even know there could be a step right below it that'll catch you. You're not going to fall. Take that leap of faith. You know, you have to have the faith to go out and do what it is that you see yourself doing. It is definitely going to bring you increase because you jump directly from the Fool. You know, you take the wand that the magician gives you and you create everything that you need to create through your physical self. You hear the innate wisdom and the, you know, arcane secret knowledge that the high priestess gives you. And it gives you the power to be able to see yourself and create. You hold the power of all 12 stars, all 12 of the signs. So you come out to create anything and anybody. As long as you put your mind to it. You're the Empress. Whatever you say is go. Move with innocence. Move with innocence. Take your time and do proper planning. But when it's time for you to make a move, don't be afraid of it. I don't care if everybody else says that you're crazy or you're foolish. When you get this idea, do it because that's what's going to bring you the increase. All right. How will people see you in this time? Exactly. You'll be the lender and not the borrower. You'll be the head and not the tail. This is giving and receiving. This is a balance. So you will definitely have your own stability, your own increase, your own money, your own physical health being enhanced so that you will be able to help others. You may have been in this position where you were not begging, but, you know, you've had to ask for help. You may have seen some downfalls and downsets, you know, in the past, and they put you at a place where you've had to, you know, ask for things that you didn't want to, or, you know, ask for help when you really didn't want to, you know, but you've had to put your pride to the side. Now that you've done that, those same people who helped you, you want to be able to pay them back. You want to be able to give back that increase. So Spirit is allowing you to be able to do that, but it's going to be from you creating this abundance for yourself. This is also balanced with your money, your pinnacles. You know, you're learning how to balance, how to work together with people, how to give and receive. You know, that's a lesson that you definitely have to learn. Money or currency is an energy. So when it's hoarded in, it's not being used. That's wasted energy. So when it comes and goes, that's when the energy is exchanged. And that way, people, when you help them and they help you, it's remembered. You know, especially if the person has learned gratefulness and being humble, it's definitely going to come back to you. Don't give out expecting to get anything in return, because of the fact that's when you get disappointed with that 5 of Cups. Just do it out of the kindness of your heart. Know that even though your abundance may seem slow and steady, when it comes to you, it is going to be as bright, as shiny as when it was given to the night. It will be protected. It will be taken care of. This night is going to guard your pinnacle with its life. And trust me, this night does not lose. All right. That's also Leo Virgo energy. Right here. So your hopes in this season. All right. So you hope for strength. Now, since you hope for strength, Spirit has literally given you or imbued you with strength. So what you need to do is tame the beast within. Whenever you hear that voice that tells you that you cannot do something, remember that you were given the power and the ability to do it. If you couldn't do it, the thoughts would not have even come to you. Okay, those crazy visions and dreams that you have in the middle of the night that's woken you up so that you could write them down. I literally see somebody waking up in the middle of the night writing their ideas down in a journal. Those ideas will come to pass because of the fact you literally wrote them down and put them from the spirit realm into the physical realm. They're giving you the strength to be able to carry out what it is that they showed you. So you literally have to speak to yourself. Tell yourself that you can do this and that you have the physical ability, mental ability, and spiritual ability to do so, because this also shows an increase in your health. Temperance also shows an increase in your health as well, because that comes with healing. Okay, so make sure that you take courage. Remember, okay, so I'm thinking about the Wizard of Oz when the lion, he had to get courage. He was a scaredy cat. That's one thing you don't want to be. Move in it. See, you have something to prove and you have something to show, because look at that lion's mane. They pointed at that lion's mane to me. Aquarius, you have a beauty about you. You have a showmanship and you have a pride about you that you need to build yourself back on. Know that you are loved and know that you are taken care of. Spirit literally grooms you and guides you. All right, and that's what you're hoping for. So they will definitely give you that strength. All right, what you're fearing right now is literally defending yourself. Aquarius, one thing I know about you, you do not like confrontation as well. But if you do have to defend yourself, you will do it. So your creative ideas that others are looking at you and they're doubtful about, you can definitely defend yourself against this. They've given you victory. And now the victory that you had before you had to defend what it is that you work so hard for, people want to come and share and steal that victory with you, like spiritual leeches. Okay, you went through this yourself. You created this yourself. So now defend what you've built. Defend how you feel. Defend your emotions. Do it sensibly. Again, don't take any emotion to the extreme right now. Temperance is keeping you calm. It's in your crown chakra. It's on your crowning position. So just make sure that even when someone comes to test you, because you will be tested, if you ask for strength, you're hoping for strength, and temperance comes out in your crowning, you will be tested. But the thing about it is they've already given you the strength to overcome it. Okay, so stand your ground in all things and know that Spirit is working on your behalf. All right, so how do we end out? All right, we end out with the 8 of Swords. So again, this is a mental prison. This is all right, see? And thank you again. Shout out to the birthday gift. She literally just talked about this when I was watching her reading. Okay, so when you have the Empress and the 8 of Swords that comes out together like this is the Empress in reverse. This is you not knowing your self-worth. This is you not being able to create because you are mentally bound in your own thoughts. So everything that you are thinking, so all of those negative thoughts that are coming to you that you're focusing on, if you add one more sword, you're literally going to create these things for yourself. You are extremely powerful, Aquarius. Okay? The things that come out in your mind, okay. The things that you see in your mind, when you have those doubtful feelings, when you have those feelings of insecurities, when you have those feelings of fear, like you can't do or can't produce, you feel like your hands are tied, you know, you can't see your way out, you can't see where you're going. Those are thoughts that if you actually just look, those bounds, it's like paper. You can literally bust through that paper and then take that blindfold off and see that those swords are not even in your way. Pick them up and actually move with those thoughts so that you could create new beginnings for yourself. Okay? Get out of your own head. Don't be your own victim. Wow. Don't be your own victim. Okay? Don't have that victim mentality where you're sitting there just beating yourself up, you're stabbing yourself. Because of the fact, if you're walking through this path and you have this blindfold on, you never know what you can slide into. You may walk off the path. Okay? But anyways, okay. So just basically know your self-worth, Aquarius. Don't get caught in your own head. Make that leap of faith. Oh, your overall energy. Okay, is the Three of Swords. So, yep, just like how we started out with the Four of Wands and the Five of Cups, this definitely could be leading to, this could be stemming from heartbreak due to a relationship. This is hurt, betrayal, backstabbing. You know, you've been put through it emotionally, but I seriously see you coming out of this. You know, you're going to slide these knives out of your own heart. You're going to realize your own worth and pull yourself out of this pit. Remember, emotions and thoughts are only temporary. Your heart still beats. Okay, even after you've been hurt, your heart still beats. Cry if you need to. Purge it out. Don't hold it in. But then at the same token, after you've cried it out, make sure that you start to create for yourself. Make sure every tear that you drop, Aquarius, is not taken for granted. If you're going to cry those tears out, if you're going to feel this pain, make sure that you make something out of it. Don't sit there and let that pain make you a recluse. Because I could literally see you going into hermit mode where you just separate yourself from everyone. But the thing about it is, if you do go through that separation, or if you have been separated from a relationship or from, you know, betrayal of friends or even family, community, use this time to heal. Use this time to create. Use this time to see your own self-worth. Even if you are pregnant and someone may have walked away from you when you thought that it was going to be full and going through marriage, hey, you create on your own. You realize the truth in this situation and you gain enlightenment. This time when you move forward, you know to cut through the BS. Don't sit there and be anxious and keep yourself in this mental prison. Bust out and create for yourself. Bust out and create for yourself. All right. Look at this. You have too much to lose, Aquarius. You cannot give up on yourself. The world lies before you. You literally have the Fool and the world. As soon as you take this leap of faith and move on those dreams and just take those risks that you need to take, the world is literally telling you, you will have a successful completion. These are all of the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. So you are going to be fixed on this. Again, this is 2 zeros. You have the 0 here with the Fool, and you also have the Fool who has transformed into spirit, into the energy of the world. This is a successful completion. So right after the world, you go right back to the energy of the Fool. It starts all over again. So right after you complete this first goal or this first dream that you have, you're going to immediately be looped right into your next goal, right into your next business, right into your next dream, right into your next production. This is fullness in everything that you dreamed for, and this is spirit letting you know it's definitely going to be a successful, completion. All right, let me move forward here. So, all right, so your last 2 cards that I see here, I got 4 of Swords and 4 of Cups. Okay, so again, this is you feeling, completely bored. You're going through apathy where you feel like, nothing is just worth your time. Again, you're missing opportunities. Spirit is literally trying to hand you new emotions. And you still have opportunities before you that you've created. You have emotional creativity, emotional expression that you can still use. But through this Three of Swords here, through that feeling of hurt, lack, and rejection, it's just like nothing interests you right now. You don't want to do anything. But Spirit is warning you of missing opportunities. Okay? They're giving you this cup. It's coming from the heavens. It's not coming from a person. And it's for you. While you're sitting up under that tree, contemplating and thinking about ways that you can get yourself out of this situation, Spirit is literally going to help you. You just have to hear it. You just have to see it. You have to believe it. That Four of Swords that's up here too is right next to the Three of Swords. It's right in between Temperance. So you definitely are being taken to a point of rest. Okay, those three swords are there, yes, because right now you may be reminded of the hurt that you just went through. But as you can see, like I told you, you took those three swords right out of your heart and you put them on the wall. So now it comes as a reminder of you will never let this, you'll never go through that again, because of the fact you'll see the clarity. You see how that one sword, you have one sword under you now while you're resting. You are no longer fighting. The battle has been won, or at least it stopped. And that way you're able to rest and recoup. Okay? You also have others who love you, who are praying for you. This could also be them, when a warrior leaves for war, their loved ones are waiting for them to come home. So this could be your family members. Spend time with your family. Spend time around those who love you, who can actually help regenerate you, and won't feel like they're taken away from you energetically, spiritually, physically, financially. Rest. Okay? I already see here 3 4s. You have the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So 444 is spiritual protection. All right? So the universe and your spiritual guides are protecting you at this time. They support you and acknowledge what it is that you're trying to do, and they back you in it. They back you up. Okay, so other advice that Spirit is giving to you. Right now you have the 5 of coins and you have the 9 of coins. So even though you may be feeling like you lack something, this is like a card of poverty, thoughts of not having enough, thoughts of being shut out in the cold, left out in the cold. Also it's like, it almost looks like church windows. So again, you may feel like you have to, or you've had to reach out and ask others for help, even though you may not have wanted to. You're going to come to a point where you have your own. You go from the 5 of coins, because this is only a mindset. Again, you have help if you just ask for it. So you may actually have to put your pride to the side in this season and ask for help. Know that the help that you're asking for, you will get help. So since you give, so shall you receive. Okay? So you're going to have the help that you've been asking for. And it's going to put you to a point where you're able to create for yourself. This is Empress energy. Okay? She created for herself. And now she has that stable home. She has that stable increase where she's able to save her money. She's able to spend herself. This is self-independence. So you're making your own money. You're making your own coin. So those ideas that you've had, Aquarius, you didn't sleep on them. You took that leap of faith. Now, at the same token, now that you're self-independent and you're making your own money for yourself, someone else could be trying to come in. But it's like, don't get so caught up on focusing on yourself that, you don't allow anyone to come in. Because remember, after the 9 of coins, it's the 10 of coins. You still may want that, the happy home and that stable life that you wished for before that you may not have gotten. As long as you focus on yourself, Spirit will definitely lead you to, that counterpart or that second person that you may be wanting to share your life with. But even if, no one else comes in, you still have that self-worth, that self-stability, that self-independence. I mean, you may even, there's your familiar again with you. So you may even be a pet owner. or own animals. You know, spend time outside, spend time gardening, spend time out with nature. Find things to do to keep your mind off of those negative thoughts that try and come in. Okay. All right, here. So let's see. And then the last ones I have. Excellent. Page of Coins and the Star. All right. So, last two cards here. Again, this is your second page. So, find out new ways of making money. Find out new ways of making income. Find out new things about just money. Like, find out about taxes. Find out more information about how to balance your money. Find out more information on how to balance a checkbook. Look into different banking. Look online for ways of increasing yourself. The Page of Coins is a messenger that comes out. They're sent on a message to bring you good news about finance. Okay, so this could be actually someone coming to you with a message as far as like, a check coming or some type of help that you've been waiting for. All right, so that's coming in, but this is definitely going to bring healing. Your last card is your own energy, Aquarius. You came out. This is your last card, the Star. So there is healing for you. All right, this woman is naked, so she's not ashamed of herself anymore. She knows her self-worth. The Empress has literally walked outside at night, taken off her clothes, and she's before the stars. She's before the moon. She's dipped into her intuition. The stars are shining bright around her. So this is also telling you, Aquarius, that in this season, your wishes are being fulfilled. Make a wish. And again, this is you with an equal balance between your emotional state and your physical state. All right. Create for yourself. See how you've mixed these two cups together? You're the alchemist. You can create something out of nothing. And now you've learned how to pour that out on your emotions. So you've learned how to pour that out spiritually. You've learned how to pour out those same healing emotions and healing feelings on your earth or your physical portion. So not only have you learned how to heal yourself physically and spiritually, you've actually learned how to teach others how to do so as well, because of the fact now you're healing other people's emotions. You're healing other people's physical bodies as well, from the fact of, just teaching them to see the worth of themselves that can actually help someone physically, to come back out of the slump or pit that they're in. A lot of the things that we go through spiritually will be shown physically throughout our body. So sometimes even when people feel sickness or depression or things like that, it's because of the fact something in you that you want to do, or a message in you, that spirit man that spirit woman that's crying inside of you wants to burst out and create. Okay, so Aquarius, at the end of this, I just want you to realize your own self-worth. Know that you are creator of your own. But again, if you are someone who works out or you're athletic, use that time, within yourself. Get your body back right. Use this time so that, the person who may have walked away, when they see you this time, you snatched. Male and female, it don't matter. All right, but anyways, Aquarius, again, happy birthday during your solar return. I hope that this message resonated with you. All right, Aquarius, you have a great time. Until I see you again. Bye-bye.